So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out we're all going to cut out a template for a start. The template is in card. There is a roll of card in the corner of the room by the fire extinguisher that you can use. It's 8 by 16 centimetres. That's what you'll need to cut out. Just cut out one of them. That's for your seams. And then on there we can write seams, cut 4. Because what you'll be doing is you'll be cutting 4 rectangles and we'll be joining them together. We'll be making an open seam, a closed seam and a mock seam, all in the one big sample to conserve some fabric. Okay? So the first thing we need to do is to lay him down and cut around him. Make sure that you'll notice that on the sample in the book I've used some jaggedy edges on the outside. That really doesn't matter. It's to conserve the leather. So some of your edge pieces can actually be a little bit jaggedy, but the two ones that are in the centre need to be fairly straight on either side, but the ones on the outside can have jaggedy edges. So that edge is fine for the outside.
When you rule the lines, should you do it on the wrong side or the right side?
You can do it on the right side because remember, this disappears with water or with heat. So this is the edge. This is your cut edge, so it should actually be concealed within your seam allowance, so you shouldn't be able to see it at all.
When you do leather, like when you're making a garment, would you normally do your pattern on card because it's easier to trace around?
In industry, they do, yes, but for us, we'll do it on paper still, and then we'll just make sure that we've weighted it down as we trace around it. So what's the best deal for that one? I might make a skinny one on the outside. Okay, so you just use your pen, mark around him, and like I said, if your outside pieces don't have exact straight lines, it really doesn't matter.
Does it blunt your scissors in the leather?
I use my older scissors only because depending on the type of leather, it doesn't really blunt them, not that much, but a little bit. Yeah. As you can see, I have marked on my right side, but because all of what you're cutting is going to be in the seam allowance, it should not be visible. If I knew that there was a seam allowance or a seam that was going to be visible, I probably, if I could, mark it on the wrong side. But really doesn't really matter. Okay, that's stage 1 completed.